I'm addicted to fun. I'm sure you're addicted to fun. Part of my source of funness, my addiction, is driving cars like this. This, of course, is the Mini Cooper, the John Cooper Works Edition, which is right on the label in the front. And you can see that it's designed for fun. I would put it in the category of a roadster, a tiny little badass machine. It's tight and it's just old school sports driving. It really performs like crazy. I call this the fun machine. Come with me, let's get a closer look. That guy, British race driver John Cooper, modified the original Mini, creating the first Mini Cooper. We're talking 1959. On the track, it probably wasn't taken very seriously as a contender, but John Cooper was an F1 builder and really focused on the balance, the wide stance, the really slick handling. Well, Mini Cooper, winning Monte Carlo 4 years in a row. John Cooper Works, or JCW for short, is the exclusive in-house tuning, development, and international automotive racing division for Mini. So although it was founded in 2002, John Cooper Works have been associated with Mini since 1961. On the rally or track, dirt or asphalt, Mini's race teams are continuing to be highly competitive for over 50 years. And now I get my hands on it to share the experience with you. Experience being the key words here. This car is so popular that it's been in movies. You probably saw it in the Bourne series. Austin Powers could never get enough of that movie. Yeah, baby. Then there's The Italian Job. Actually, there were two films, the original and the remake. I love both, and they got an opportunity to really highlight all the attributes the Mini Cooper had to offer. Hey guys, you know we love bringing you original content that we produce on location. Please make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell for notifications for future shows. Now back to the show. The exterior design, let's talk about that. Look at the front of this drop top, by the way. Look at the front, the way it sort of squeezes down toward the road. You got that hood dropping right down towards the center grill area, which is really big, all right? But you've got this mock intake right here. You've got the logo here. You've got a little swell right here, but it just drops down with these big iconic headlights that are round like big eyes letting you know. But you also see that the grill has a nice little border. The exterior rear view mirrors. You can see the logo here of the design with John Cooper Works here, but you got these big square air intakes here, along there, and on the outsides right here. Then you've got the splitter on the lower spoiler, which makes it all the more aerodynamic, pushing that downforce right there and giving you more performance. This front, classic Mini Cooper, but also classic race car, ready for the track. Looks good on any angle, from this side to here to here. All right, let's get the side profile. Starting from the front to the back, just sort of leans to the front, leans forward. Everything is pushing this way. I like the fact that we dropped the top because you can see this divider line here along the top of the door here, that you can kind of see how it moves towards the front. There's a bit of a swell here where the headlights go. You can see the fender protector here. It kind of protrudes out around the wheels, the tires there. Again, John Cooper Works logo right here, red trim. I like that. And then you've got your wheel well in the back. When we look at the back tail lights, actually have the British flag inside. That's kind of cool. You've also got a tail light on the top here going into the roof line, okay? Your back bumper, you've got a back trimming here with your dual pipes. And just for you guys to see it, all right, I can open up this back here. I actually got a lot of groceries in here, believe it or not. I actually got groceries in here, did it on purpose. You can see the pictures where we were actually able to stuff those groceries in here. All right, let's get in and look at the interior, and let's start with this area right here. So let's look at the center stack and let's look at it. Hey, you know what? This is amazing. This is something that the Mini Cooper has done for a long time, is have this big, bold center readout right here. and you can see it right there. It allows you to pick what driving mode you want, the driver profiles, your infotainment system with radio and Sirius SM satellite. All the safety readouts are here. It's pretty bold. This protrudes right out of the center stack. Air vents on either side, knobs below for controlling your temperature. The same thing below here, more knobs. You can turn it on and off. These switches remind me of an airplane startup right here. Passenger side over there with a nice black gloss trim, hardened sound system speakers, premium speakers, right here on the edges here, right here in the middle. You've got a little space here where you can get a readout here. We have the leather steering wheel, nice sport steering wheel right here, mini logo in the middle. You got your paddle shifters, nice and big switchers behind that. There's my leg space. I can put it back and have even more leg space, head space, no problem. That's the thing about the Mini Cooper. It surprises you with the amount of space it has. And then you can also slide the bottom level of the seat out to have even more leg comfort. Let's talk about the door. So guys, you can see that the door is dominated by this black gloss border right here on the top where you have your, where you open it, right there. Nice and chromy. Gloss continues around. Nice, strong, sort of a rubber barrier here with gloss. Can control your windows here. All right, front and back. This controls your rear view mirrors. Speakers, Harman Kardon coming out of the door, and some nice places below to store stuff. Some cologne. I'm gonna smell good today. Yeah, there we go. Put that back. When you step in, you get to see the race flag John Cooper Works sign right there on the door. Performance time, all right? Y'all ready for this? Let's do this. Check the turning ratio and the handling. Very impressive, no surprise there. Driving Cooper, well, it's fun because there's a 6-speed stick shift linked to twin turbo engine. It shines. The stiff suspension handles the road perfectly, and the engine and gear shift works nicely together. So under the hood, you've got a 2-liter inline-4 turbocharged, pumping out 228 horsepower and 236 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 in about 5.7 seconds. In second gear, that's when your acceleration is really powerful. That's when you feel the power, and you've got several options to pick from. There are drive modes, and sport, green, and mid. Green is really effective reducing the response of the throttle. The mid and the green also allows you to have a more quieter engine. Brakes well with 4-piston Brembo brakes, the gold standard in the industry. I look at the Mini Cooper, especially the John Cooper Works version, as a premium roadster, okay? It's got an out-of-the-box design, heritage, lots of great quality when it comes to the drive, a lot of thrills that you get on curves, straightaways. It touches the heart on a number of levels, so it's an emotional experience and a lot more thrill. It makes you smile. It's visceral. It's hard to resist. The adaptive dampers, the manual gearbox, all those things make it so much fun. So out here on our test track, and it's not really a track, it's really a parking lot, but what we do here is test the performance, the agility, and one of my favorites is the figure 8. The figure 8 puts a lot of stress on the front tires, the handling, the roll, puts a lot of pressure on the interior to see just how much body action happens on those curves, going from right to left, left to right. I love the figure 8. It satisfies on every front. Nice. I love it. Well, that's it for this episode of Autofocus Test Drive. in the Mini Cooper John Cooper edition. John Cooper Works. Had lots of fun, guys. I'll see you next time, guys. Take care.